Hello everyone, my name is Fuka. I'd like to introduce our project. One day last December, our homeroom teacher asked us a question in our integrated studies class. What are the examples of actions for making international contributions? Many of my classmates gave examples such as joining JICA or visiting poor countries in person. But you might have various limitations to stop you, such as financially, right? There are numerous social problems in the world, such as poverty, starvation, conflict, and environmental pollution. However, it is not actual support to donate money just once to poor people in the developing countries. It is important to first find out the cause of the problem. And next, you need to think what you can do to help solve the problems. You also have to involve other people. What we need is to find the volunteer activities which are sustainable and easy to continue. This is real support. First, you will divide it into groups and you will research the major problems in the world. You then have to choose the volunteer activities and have until next summer to carry them out. You will make a report about. You also have to give a presentation in front of the first and second year students. The aim of this presentation is to let them know that volunteering is a more achievable task. However, there is no budget for this project. Therefore, this project should be carried out with as little difficulty as possible. The best way to do this is through trial and error. We were divided into 12 groups and we started to research the major problems around the world and looked into the volunteer organizations supporting poor countries. Many groups decided to collecting things and sending them to the organization would be the easiest way. I'd like to introduce these activities now. First, I will introduce the two groups who collected used stamps and miswritten prepaid postcards. They asked some shops around high school to put up posters and a donation box to collect stamps and postcards. Look at the number they collected. They collected a lot of used stamps and unused postcards and sent them to JOCs and Mottainai Japan. JOCs is a non-profit organization based in the Christian community, which gives people in poor countries who want to be nurses financial support. And Mottainai Japan mainly runs food banks while also collecting used stamps and unused postcards. There were also two groups who collected used clothes. The two groups chose the same organization named Furugi Vaccine after their research. Furugi Vaccine is an NPO established by a Japanese apparel company. Collected clothes from all over Japan will be sent to southeastern countries, giving them to medical support and creating employment. They mainly used SNS to collect and sent around 120 items weighing 20 kilograms. Another group approached the education problem and collected usable stationery lying out at home. Look at this picture. They reached out students and teachers at school, and much more stationery was donated than they had expected. They sent the items to the organization named Second Life, which sent them to people in severe conditions to support their education. Now, I'll talk about the collaboration of 7 groups fundraising at諫早Station. They decided to work together to start fundraising campaign because it would be more efficient. They agreed to donate all contributions raised to UNICEF. And they agreed to fundraise at the諫早station on the day of the referee Nagasaki soccer game. They collected 82,254 yen in total through these 3 fundraising campaigns. My classmates found one of the activities had some positive comments. One said, "I realized how hard but fun this activity was. And I also found I was surrounded by such kind of people." Now, I'd like to introduce our activity, collected used books. Our groups found an NGO called PALSIC, which supports the refugees. One of the activities of PALSIC is a used books donation charity. Our groups decided to educate children and ask them to donate books. Our groups decided to have a storytelling activity with handmade picture cards to let children learn about the suffering children in the world. We had storytelling in front of about 50 children at after-school child care, and they really enjoyed our performance. The children brought the flyers home, and many families donated books. We finally sent these books to PALSIC. What we learned through this project was international contribution activities were not difficult. And if we involve others, we can do something bigger than we imagine. Our sustainable development goal can be accomplished if we try and keep doing what we can do. The important thing is to pass down these projects and spread to the juniors at our school and spread the positivity. We are going to graduate from high school. Some will go to college, and others will start working. Our future will be various, but we will keep thinking what we can do to reach our SDGs and keep trying, because we are the ones who can change the world. Constant dropping waves away the storm. Thank you for listening.